Hello and welcome, YouTube viewers. Today, I have another tournament win coming at you. Sorry for the spoilers, but this clickbait is all I have. That and the fact I did it with a goofy Raging Boltless, Birdless Bolt. If you couldn't tell immediately from the thumbnail, Birdless Bolt removes Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. Which, I mean, that would seem really strange to anyone who has even a remote idea on how Raging Bolt works, but this is where what I call the Raging Bolt thought experiment comes in. The question is, what is the purpose of Noctowl in Raging Bolt? For me personally, the answer is to have access to a toolbox and consistency. Need Prime Catcher? Well, there you go. You can just grab it when you need. Need a boss's order? Here you are. Consistency, however, hasn't ever really been a problem for Bolt in the past. Of course, you can just draw dead and go, well, guess I lose now, but that's not unique to Bolt. That happens way less than I bellowing thunder for 70 knocking out your Ralts. The toolbox is just the way more important aspect for Noctowl build, just because with Noctowl you can start diversifying your game plan beyond just I need to 2-2-2 as fast as possible, because it opens up one prizer shenanigans, Blood Moon shenanigans, etc. But what if we just say frick it, we ball, and set up our non-linear game plans regardless? If we cut all the cards needed for the Noctowl engine, and there are a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, why is this version running Terrapagos? Anyways, you open up the space needed to just run higher counts of the cards that we need to find. This is Crispin, bosses, Mew plus Fez, 2 baby bolts, etc. Are we not just as consistent as Bird Bolt? I think the conclusion I reached with this deck is that it's a side grade. The problem is that whatever tech cards I do run, they need to either be Pokemon based or pretty high counts. Like, if I want to make my Guardy matchup better, I can't run just one copy of Jamming Tower and expect to find it in time. My tech for Guardy is that I'm trying to pressure them with Baby Bolt before they can set up. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, especially if they are running Shaman. Shaman isn't the end of the world for you, but it certainly doesn't help your case. Personally, I gravitated towards Birdless Bolt just because it's closer to what I'm used to in Bolt. And then second off, the biggest advantage that Bird Bolt had over Birdless Bolt was the mirror match. You had a lot of lines you could force your opponent down if you were the one with the birds and they weren't. The Green Menace, Budew, solved this problem just because now we force our opponent into taking a one prizer, and we hopefully draw into a boss or prime catcher to take the lead in the race. And we have a lot of ways of drawing into them. 2 Pokégears, 2 bosses, 1 prime catcher, and in this scenario, you're given 2 turns in order to find them. So it's not like it's a low chance. Jury is still out on which version is better. I'm pretty sure it's just a side grade, aka you should run one over the other based on what you expect to encounter, but only time will tell. I just found that Noctowl late game was more of a liability than a help. Right? Like, your opponent was given the ability, or even early game, if you took your first prizes too quickly, where you knock out one of your opponent's things, they just boss up or counter catcher up one of your Noctowls, and then all of a sudden you are just scrambling to find an energy attachment and a way to knock out. Especially with just the one Crispin in this version, like, it could just get really suspicious really quickly. But that's all I'll say for now. If you're interested in keeping up with me, head on down to the description below. There you'll find my Discord, Twitch, so you can learn when I'm live. And then while you're down there, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you want to learn from someone who's beginning to get consistent at winning online tournaments, consider checking out my MetaFi. free 30-minute consultation. And if you decide that, yeah, this talking platypus is pretty cool, I'm only $20 an hour from there. With that being said, enjoy the games. Do they run rare candy? No rare candy. Oh, one rare candy. Okay. Okay. Hold on, we might have to go for the play again. I mean, if we get the first two... What? Oh. I am just as equally confused. Let's go here. Go here, here. Grab you. Do this. Do I even like... Like, how do I want to do this? I could see a squawk angle here. And then set up my bolt with 2 energies. I think I like that play. It seems rather silly. What the heck? My opponent is bricked so hard I don't know what to do. No, we'll just go for the first 2 prizes. I don't think that can ever be an incorrect choice, you know? Hatch here? Yeah. Squawk and seize. Go play you. And then I need to discard this energy and this Nest Ball. Let's grab Mew to draw an extra card here. Draw. Sadas. So I need one more energy, and it has to be grass. Ooh, didn't get there. Okay. Do we just chill then? Chilling seems like the right option. Especially with the bosses in hand. Yeah. I think we just chill here. I need 1 out to a grass energy. We did not get that. What the heck's going on here? Latias. These are all cards in their deck. Professor's Research. Oh my gosh. There's a buddy buddy. At this point, I'm just fine with that though. Like, if they can only set up 1 Dreepy, we're just completely chill still. Yeah. I don't know. My opponent has unironically bricked so hard that I don't know what to do here. I'm a little lost. Here though, it's pretty self-explanatory. I think I just knock out Fez, no? Do they have any energy acceleration? They do run Neo Upper. They do have that as an option. Wow, they are really just setting up this Blood Moon. What the heck? Okay. That doesn't really help me. So they can get the knockout with Blood Moon next turn. Me Raging Bolt, me Smash Fez. Let's just take 2 prizes. Turn off a lot of their draw power. And then, like, the other thing is I was, like, potentially hoping to unbrick myself there. For Night Stretcher, for Ultra Ball, for Buddy Buddy, 1 Jacques. So here comes the Dracloak Swarm. They're gonna knock out my Raging Bolt here, which is really... it's something. That's quite the thing that's gonna happen here. I need 1 energy attachment. That's crazy. They've committed so many energies. That's both of their psychic energies, by the way. I mean, I don't think this is an incorrect play. Unfortunate that I didn't get the turn 1 knockout. We were close. I should have probably have just stuck with my Raging Bolt game plan, but I mean, when in Rome, you know? Besides, they can still brick. Yeah. I was about to say, this feels like they have bricked again. Okay. I'm just gonna eliminate that Duskull, ideally. We'll see. We get a lot of draw now. And we can present a single prizer. Get another prize in. Okay, so we do need to find... oh wait, if they counter catcher up my Raging Bolt, am I even mad? I don't think so. I think that's what they're trying to determine as well, is like, do I even want to bring up the Raging Bolt here? Is that in my best interest? Okay, and then Itchy Pollen, yeah. This is fine. What's the best way to do this? Let's start by cycling. See what we get. So then Crispin, Fighting, Lightning. Do that. Do this. Do that. Grab that. Like, they're really behind in prizes. I just don't have any draw power here. But if they just knock out my Bolt with Blood Moon, I have no problems here. How many Ionos do they have? There's another Iono. So Fez would be great here. This is also great. Area 0, Grass. This isn't a bad hand. This is a pretty okay hand. I need to cycle first. They Night Stretchered their Fez back. I imagine they knock out my Bolt here. I'd be rather surprised if they didn't. My problem here is that I'm living off the Mew draw, which isn't a great position to be in, I will not lie. Okay. I mean, if they're just gonna give me a 2-prizer though. Ooh, nope, they're gonna knock out the Bolt. Which I'm okay with. Wait, what? No, they have to... Okay. That makes sense. Turn off all of my draw power. I'm just gonna push up Bolt. Because now I don't have anything. That's... And I'm lying. Where's Fez? There's Fez. Done. We can just... I do want to Earthen Vessel first, honestly. Grab this, and we'll just grab 2 grass. Yeah. Cycle. Go Nest Ball for the other Mew. Go here. Restart. Flip the script. Teal Mask. Sada's. Lightning. Fighting. Latias. And then Thunderburst Storm. A Dracloak. And I think we are chill. Especially because this thing cannot attack, so they have to retreat at this turn. They need Neo Upper here. But even from Neo Upper, they don't just win the game. How many counter catchers have they used? 2? They run 3. So they could still have one. Could also be prized. That becomes more and more likely. Whoa, hello, experiment. I know you want to escape. I also want to escape, but sometimes we don't always get what we want, you know? Okay. We are chilling. Chilling like villains. There's Dragapult. I have to imagine an Iono's coming my way. But then they don't get the bosses up like a Fez or anything like that. Yeah, we're just completely fine here. And then the biggest thing I did was get the Latias. We have Fez, we have Mew, we have Latias. That's just a Luminous. And I think that is just game. Maybe not. Yeah, my opponent is lost in the sauce for sure. A tricky position to be in. Oh my god. Holy research. What? That is so tragic. Oh my god. What? That was so many. Holy. I feel bad for our opponent now. I felt bad before. Now I feel extra bad. I am just the villain right now. Alright. So I can't Pokégear here. But also, it's not like my opponent has a whole ton they can do here. So I'm just going to Thunderburst Storm for 90. Onto Fez. And just slowly build that up. I don't think, especially without any Duskulls. Can my opponent get there? If they can, I don't see how. I should have attached that energy to Bolt as well. Not really. That would have made sense. Maybe what I should have done is actually have killed Budew and then just force my opponent to have to answer somehow. Okay, if they're gonna bench another one prizer though, then I'm just completely fine. Because then I just Thunderburst Storm the one prizer if I don't draw the energy. If I do draw the energy, then I just knock out Fez. Counter Catcher up what? I mean, I have the Latias in play. The Bolt? Kill Bolt? Is that what they're going for? Monkey Dory. They can kill Bolt here. How are they? Okay. Are they just going to Itchy Pollen again? There's a Halucha. How many? 1, 2, 3. That's all their counter catchers. I have one bosses left. Okay. Brain. They're gonna just take it off of you, of course. So then I do want to knock you out. Onto Ogerpon. But without any bosses left. Okay. Alright, so they are just going for the knockout. Alright, good game. We have lightning in here. Bam. Wow, even more draw power. It's fine. Let's just go for the fast kill. Lightning, attach, and then knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. GG. Okay. That makes us 4-0. Okay, Heracross is in this. Okay, so we want to go second here. No. I actually have no idea how to navigate this beyond the obvious of haha just get the first 2 prizes. Like, obviously, if I get the first two prizes, I'm chilling, but if I don't get that, then what do I do from there? Cycling road? Yo, that's spicy. It's an interesting play. Oh, they don't even have any area zeros. Interesting. Okay, are they gonna run to a single prizer? Fan Rotom. Why is there a Fan Rotom here? Okay, wait. Two bosses, four herb. Okay. I'm deeply confused and afraid. Like, they just run to the one prizer, right? But what's Fan Rotom doing in here? It doesn't search out anything meaningfully. Is it literally just like an early game attacker? That's kind of wild if that's its case. If that's the case for Rotom, that is a little crazy. Um, I'm just trying to sequence my own turn in my head here. I'm not quite sure what to go for here. Unless they don't run away to a single prizer. Okay, they did run away to a single prizer. What is the response? So we're for sure playing you. Okay. It's Budew. The answer is Budew. Yes. Because I can still likely get the first two prizes from there, even if they knock me out with Fan Rotom. Let's go. Let's start with cycling with Teal Mask. Bum Cycling Road. Ultra Ball away these two. Grab you. And then play you. Grab you. Squawk it up. Ultra Ball away you and you. For you. Play you. Play you. And then simply Crispin these two. Because, like, the thing here is you just want to be the person to take the first two prizes. And this helps accomplish that. Because, like, Fan Rotom's not taking a revenge KO on a Raging Bolt, right? And I would still be ahead on the two prizes. Yeah. Okay, alright. So then we push up Raging Bolt. I just need my bosses or Prime Catcher now. Go Fez Flip. Go Pokégear. Judge. Not quite what I was looking for. We can still play you. I still have draw power here. I think it's unironically correct to try and cycle one more with Teal Mask. Nest Ball Mew. Draw another 2. Nest Ball Mew again. Play Baby Bolt. Draw another 2. Ah, we didn't get there. Okay, so then we go Lightning, Fighting, and unfortunate. You're done. Eh. Just take the one prize knockout here. I think I'm forced to. Yeah. I'm just forced to. Ugh, that's so annoying. Wait! That was the wrong button. I meant to click Bellowing Thunder. Oh god. What do I even discard off of that? Nothing really of consequence, but that's not what I wanted to do. Oh god. Maybe they just don't have it. Yeah, they have it. Of course they have it. So now we just need to hope that my opponent bricks for a turn. Even then... Oh? They must have lightning in hand. Can't imagine why else you would make this play. Because you just take the first 2 prizes with Bolt here. Get a Sada's in. That probably just loses me from here. I get 2 turns. There is potential. It's just not great. Yeah. So we're just hoping they brick for a turn here. Like I just retreat into Raging Bolts. Oh my gosh. This is everything. It's absolutely everything. Okay. I only have 3 cards in hand. It's my only consolation prize. And they have no onboard draw. So you're telling me there's a chance. They run Briar? No. I mean, we would just need to win onwards from here. Okay. There's actually a chance that they brick for a turn. Let's push you up. Go flipping the script. Going teal dancing. And then sodding for fighting lightning. What's left in my deck? Don't answer that. Play you. Attach here. So I need to discard 4. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it this way. Yeah. Okay. So then they need to discard 4. I got rid of my Judge already, right? Yeah. If I still had Judge, this would unironically be maybe a fine spot. But with Judge gone, this is a pretty bad spot. I won't lie. There's the Sadas. There's the bosses. There's an energy retrieval. Okay. That's probably just game, but they don't have a second Raging Bolt yet. Yeah, if I had not burst roared when I did, this would maybe be fine. It'd be -1 energy on their side. And then, yeah. I do see the line, though. It comes down to how they discard. Oh my gosh, I just get everything. Okay. I need them to like yeah, it's just gonna be knockout bolt prep. What do they knock out? My other bolt? No, my Fez. Fair enough. Oh, interesting. One, it's 2 Night Stretchers still. So like, regardless, we're probably lost here. Let's push you up. Attach here. Boss is up you. Just teal dance for 1. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Yeah, I messed up. Part of it is I just didn't draw a boss when I needed to, and they have Fan Rotom. I'm still a little baffled at the fan rotom, but there's the bolt. I'll be astonished if this isn't game here. They need, like, is it even mathematically possible? I don't think so. I think 2 Night Stretcher. What else? So 2 Night Stretcher. Yeah, even with the teal dances. 7 grass is also a crazy amount of grass energy. That's all of their grasses. But wait. Both energy retrievals are gone. Lightning, lightning. I must have it, right? What? No way. No shot. Okay. I'm like, what? No way did we dodge everything. We did not. They got there. GG. GG. I did not find my boss's orders on time. Hello, Isa. How are you? This was... We almost had it. And by almost... Well, yeah, I just needed to find my bosses before. Yo. All the energies. If I had also been able to judge there as well, that could have potentially been an out. But it's fine. Happens. I mean, that's the Bolt matchup for you. I didn't get the first 2 prizes, so I just lost. Bam. Yeah, you relied on early to energize the hands. I do know that. Is there ever a situation in which you wouldn't do that? No, I can't really think of anything. Opponent will go first. I mean, for my opponent going first, this is quite a good hand. Yo, oh, 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 okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. This isn't great for my opponent. Especially with the Dino active. Okay. Um, let us. Okay. There are so many different things I can do here. They are a rare candy build. Very heavy rare candy build. Let's do this. And then just like, yeah. I don't need Prime Catcher. Get rid of Prime Catcher and 1 Ultra Ball. I don't need Superior right now yet either. Let's grab Raging Bolt. Play Raging Bolt. Let's go Ultra Ball. Oh, I see. I understand what I need to do here. Nest Ball. Grabbing Squawk. Play Squawk. Area 0. Prime Catcher up. Let's do Pidgey. Push up Budew. Do I Crispin here is the real question. I don't think so, actually. I think I just like go for the hard attachment. I need to play Raging Bolt here. That was a mistake, but it's fine. Ooh, nice. That's a big hit. Uh, Raging Bolt. And then Teal Mask. And then Itchy Pollen. That's like a $40 card. Rock Scouting. Gonna forcibly manually evolve Pidgeot into Pidgeotto. $15. Wow, that has dropped in price. What the heck? Are they gonna retreat Pidgeotto? Also, my hand has bricked again. I can snipe off this Pidgey. I think I will snipe off this Pidgey. What's the hard punish here? Nah. We just keep setting up. No need to rush. But I did mess play by playing you. But I can Chien-Pao next turn, actually. In fact, I should have Chien-Pao this turn. Whoopsies. It's fine. They never have it. They don't have it. Okay. Sick. Do I dare play Mew? We don't need to. It's not necessary yet, so we're gonna hold off on doing that. Do this. Retreat. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go Chien-Pao. Yes. Get rid of Budew Chien-Pao. Sick. Thunderburst Storm away. Pidgeotto. Get a prize. Okay, that's really good. If we hit a Crispin, we're just winning. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is great. Don't need another one of you. Let's grab 2 of these. Go Teal Dance. Teal Dance. What's in my discard? Just the lightning. I don't want a Pokégear here. But I think I do want to attach an energy for turn. I'm not sure you've ever had your Bolt EXs this early before. Yeah. I opted for... I'm not sure. I won't lie, I'm not like the greatest Bolt player in the world, so. Okay. Let's go Teal Dance. Yeah, I run 3 in this list. Or run 3. This list runs free, I should say. Do I just like start swinging with a nah, we'll like Crispin for Grass Lightning. Put Grass into hand. Attach Lightning. Make my opponent's Inexorable Doom just that much worse. I do want to actually attach here though. To then go Thunder Burst here. Very recently swapped to 2/3. Yeah, if you're in the Owl build, 2 makes way more sense. I'm an Owlless build, so no hoots for me. Okay. Gee, you want first or second? Yeah. Yeah. Did you both? Also, hi Elijah. I didn't even realize it wasn't Mike talking to me. Kill him, right? Yep. Challenge friend. GLHF. You're just that cool. I don't know, like when I'm not paying attention to chat properly, like you all just look the same username wise on Restream. On actual Twitch, like your names have different colors and stuff like that, but they want first. Do you want to go first? No. But on here, it's just like all I see is the username and the icon of which place it's coming from. So, yo, the Budew opener again. Let's see. This is maybe gonna cause my opponent to crash out at this rate. Oh my god. I mean, I would crash out. Playing a cup this weekend that caps at 24 players, so that should be interesting. That will be interesting. I believe in you, Elijah. Yo, I forgot about the Duskull. Forgot this thing was in existence here. Bench Fez, play area 0, Nest Ball. Let's go Baby Bolt. Hatch, Nest Ball, Squawk. Squawk it up. And then just chill. We chillin'. Itchy Pollen. In this instance, there's Wireless. So I can't get the... Oh, I forgot I was going second. I should have tried to Pokégear here for Crispin. Boss's orders. This is fine. This is probably gonna force out my Stomp off again. Holy. We just kill this, no? We need to find the kill on it. Crispin does it. Okay. Let's see. Pokégear. Professor Sada is close. I think it's close enough for the purposes here. Okay. Because then we go Ultra Ball away, fighting. And let's get rid of lightning. Why am I keeping superior energy retrieval? Not quite sure, but something's telling me. Oh, wait, and then we want 2 energies in the discard regardless. So then we go done. We grab Bolt. Done. Go here. Professor Sada's fighting lightning. Okay. That does help. We're just gonna knock this out. So do this. Grab you. And this is gonna be a little sketchy, but not that sketchy. Bellowing Thunder. Let's just honestly discard both from you, I guess. No, actually, it's discard both from you. Okay. Alrighty. Beautiful. And this leaves up my Raging Bolt to do shenanigans. Ooh, do they have it exactly here? Rare Candy Pidgeot? Wow, nice. Love to see that for the opponent. What are they quick searching for? Professor's Research makes sense. There's a Dino. And there's a Buddy Buddy. Ooh, that Dino is dead. I've never been more sure of something in my life before. That Dino has gotta die. The blustery wind. Oh my gosh. Opponent is finding the outs. Can't wait. We retreat into Bolt. We'll just attach here. And then, yeah. Okay. Like, I'm bench locked right now, but my opponent doesn't really have a whole ton. And this feels like all their dinos are gone. How many do they run? 3? Okay, so last one's prized. So they're trying to unprize it. They're if they go for is that just it? That might just be it. Yeah. So now I just snipe down a Duskull. What a horrific draw for my opponent. We'll get rid of Utter Raging Bolt. Grab Lightning Grass. Just attach Lightning here. Thunderburst Storm. Another Duskull. Get another prize. It's just like so over. Oh, they got the Super Rod at the very least. So they get the dinos back. Then I take a 2 prize here. Ooh. Knockout, knockout. This is crazy. Wait, my opponent's finding the outs? Hold up. Hold the phone. And then like Iono here. Okay, no Iono. Still not great for me, but could be worse. Go, Green Menace, go. Okay. Well, that's a good start. We don't have any energies left in the deck though, so Crispin isn't actually an out right now. Sada's is though. Let's get rid of Crispin and a grass energy. Grab a teal mask. Uh, play teal mask. Draw a card. We gotta do it this way. There's Sada's. Play Bolt. Play Sada's. Attach Lightning. Oh, we didn't get there. Okay. So it's not over yet. We can attach to Bolt here. But we do unironically just gotta Budew. Because we're only hitting for 210 right now. And it leaves one more energy up. But it's not looking great for my opponent. Not gonna lie. Rocks, so no Iono. They don't have Unfair Stamp. And GG. That's a false sense of hope. That's cruel game. Alrighty. 280, 280. 1, 2, 3, 4. GG. Okay. Well, finals. We're in the finals. Streaming the finals because I am in them. Sunglasses. I will go first. Okay. What? I mean, honestly, I've had worse hands. In fact, this is actually kind of a goated hand. Because now we just go. Oh my god. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh my god. The cycling. I don't even know if this is correct. Um, Attach Area 0, Nest Ball, Squawk, Squawk it and seize it. Anything else I wish to do here? Actually, yes. I wish to retreat into an Ogerpon. Now we chill. We chillin'. We vibin'. Buddy, buddy. Alright, this is the real time to lock in. This is where champions are made, chat. The real testament of one's metal. Wish I had an attachment on this Raging Bolt. I shouldn't have attached to this Raging Bolt. I should have just discarded the energy away, but it's fine. A secret box here. Think I am perfectly content with that. I imagine it's gonna be Snorunt Impidimp though. Yeah. Need to knock you out. Having gotten rid of my judge might have been a mistake, but we'll see. Okay, so I cannot dump my hand hard enough here in order to get something going. Let's retreat. Ooh, I should have played Budew. That is a misplay. Superior. Now we're committed to my mistake here a little. I don't really want to play Latias in this matchup if I don't have to. Okay. Not quite game. Nice try, though. I'm gonna have to bench Mew here. Just in a vain struggle here. Perfect. Crispin for fighting grass. Hatch. And then we're not going to use those. Let's discard this. Yeah. Perfect. First punch, done. Oh wait, I should have left it on Raging Bolt so I could knock out Frostlass. Otherwise, my opponent gets to build up so much damage here. I should have just discarded from Teal Mask. I guess my hope here is that I can get a Grimmsnarl knockout with the Teal Mask. We'll see. My brain is so fried at this point that I'm like struggling to think coherently. I see. They don't want to bump my area 0 because they know I'm just going to remove some of my liabilities if they do that. So I have a lot of liabilities in play right now. I did need to find a turn to kill this Frostlass though. It should have ideally have been next turn, which I could have done if I hadn't discarded the one lightning I had attached to my Raging Bolt, but it's fine. Mistakes happen. Mine are just generally worse than the average players. But it's fine. Okay. So we're gonna get the knockout on Grimmsnarl here. Get a bunch of stuff going. Did they grab Counter Catcher? They did. So they're debating. I could imagine they want to try and bring up Teal Mask here and hope that that bricks me. Yep. Little do they know. It does. Knockout. And then spread 30 to whoever, really. They don't have any Monkey Dories set up, though, so that's a consolation prize. We're probably gonna take the knockout here with my Teal Mask. Checkup is when it dies, so remember Fez isn't turned on here. Push up Mew for free pivot. Because I don't want to have to sacrifice these energies yet. Ooh, that's a big deal here, actually. We're going to take this opportunity. Because this lets me continue setting up energies. Then I'm just gonna Sada's Vitality here. Lightning. And Grass. I should have done that differently. Attach Lightning here. Then we're gonna go discard Grass. Grass. Knockout. No more Frostlass spread damage. So now, next turn, I can start removing liabilities from play. They'll probably... They need bosses here. Another Snow Runt. If they just take this punch, I'm happy. Because then I can present a single prizer. Oh wait, no, I just knock out Grimmsnarl. I'm like overcomplicating it. I now have the ability to just knock out Grimmsnarl, so I should take that ability. Bosses is a big deal here as well. With the Nest Ball in hand too, this is kind of a chill spot. We're chilling. Okay, there's the Shaman. There's a Nest Ball. How many? 3. Okay. So I can even attack with Teal Mask here. But they don't get the knockout here, which is a big deal. It's actually kind of annoying for me as well. I don't want to Sadas if it's not going to really get me any energies. You're almost dead. Crispin something. Thank you for the follow. Just take the knockout. Ah, that's the answer. Okay. Superior, away, Crispin, Nest Ball. Grabbing 1, 2, 3. You're at 60. Attach. Attach. Pokégear? Nothing. Attach. Boss's order up Fez. And then go... Oh yeah. Get one Mew draw in. Bellowing Thunder, discarding 1, 2, 3. This leaves me a myriad of ways of winning from here. If they just knock out, I have bosses. They would need to Iono knockout without evolving into Grimmsnarl. Because they evolve into Grimmsnarl, I just one shot, of course. Probably Fez, Frostlass, Impidimp? What's the damage setup here? Pretty close. They never expect the second boss. That's a lie. They always expect it. Okay. Just the Frostlass. I mean, that makes sense. Especially because I'm basically just hoping they don't Iono here. An Iono would be devastating. But they can brick. Especially because 2 have been used. How many do they run? They do run the 4. But now they're thinking... That's Fez draw. Ooh, okay. That's game. Easy. Unless they can win this turn somehow, then I'm not seeing it. I don't think so. Uh, knock, knock, no, no. Okay, game. Beautiful. In before I somehow don't one-shot the grass weak Pokemon. It can happen. Let's see here. I misplayed so hard. Knockout. Yeah. Alright, push up Teal Mask, bosses, game. Push up Teal Mask. We can do some quick math checking. Okay, we've got it like 7 times over now. Bosses. Game 1. Do you wish to go second or first? Win. Bam. 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 Okay. All right, so with the shaman, I think I still pressure and force the shaman bench. Yeah. Kind of comes down to what my opener is though. I do want to present a single prizer early on though, just because my opponent can do the same. So if I'm presenting my baby bolt and they can't really do anything until after they get through my baby bolt, that's really good for me. Because I just need the first 2 prizes before they get the first 2 prizes. You will go first. Not a bad hand, actually. Let's go Go Mew? Yeah, we'll go Mew. My turn. Okay. I'm getting rid of the judge again. This is probably incorrect, but grab the baby bolt. Uh, Squawk or baby bolt? Squawk or baby bolt? Squawk or baby bolt? With the Sadas in hand, I think it's actually supposed to be baby bolt because I want to avoid playing Squawk if I can. Do that, and then we have the energy discarded, and I can draw two here. I think it's worth going for the draw two just to get that. Okay, end turn. So now I am putting immense pressure on my opponent. And I can always get rid of liabilities later on with Chien-Pao, which is in my hand right now. What do they run to? I imagine Arvin's gonna be Buddy Buddy TM Evo. Do they have Rescuer in hand? There's the other Snowrunt. There's an Impidimp. Nest Ball for Shaman? No. Alright, this is fine though. I need the lightning, and I can probably actually snipe Frostlass really early on here, which is a big deal. We'll see. We might Chien-Pao to get rid of Spike Move here. Okay. So the only way we draw with Mew here is if I bench Teal Mass Chien-Pao. So we're going to Sadas. Beautiful. Uh, let's go. We have everything in hand that we need. So we go here, grab Grass Lightning. Do this. Attach here. There was probably a better way of doing this, but it's fine. Do that. And then Chien-Pao. Getting rid of the spike move. And then getting rid of Frostlass. We kind of hope they brick a little here. They might just have Secret Box in hand. There's a Frostlass. There's a Night Stretcher. Or Snowrun? Yeah. I just want the first two prizes here. Oh, that's a problem for me. They just have it. No. That's both spike moves, though. In this instance, I think I'm okay, though. Professor's research, counter catcher. Okay, so they just had it regardless. Oh, they were debating on whether to counter catcher something or not. Yeah, you can, but because we're like I'm on odd prizes, it doesn't really matter that much. There's the Grim Snarl. Here's the Grim Snarl. They're looking for the next Morgrim. They have to use the spike move for it, so I doubt they have it, but there's a chance. So retreat, knockout. Ideally we kill you with you, but we'll see if we get there. Okay, dead, and I imagine 30 spread to Mew. Oh, to Chien-Pao. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Big liability. We just need to outpressure my opponent here. Grimguard goaded, nice. Okay. So let's start with nest balling. Oh, we don't have Fez. Okay. Grab second Mew. Let's grab Budew. No. Let's grab. Nah, fail to find. How many rounds is this? Best of 3. Let's do this. And then that. And then. Oh. I shouldn't have benched a second Ogerpon. Oh, my brain is so fried. It's fine. A restart. We just always hit. Yeah. Teal dance. Attach. Retreat. Professor Sada's fighting. Beautiful. Area 0. And then unironically 210, 280 punch. We gotta do this in this way. Just because then Grimmsnarl isn't actually capable of getting the one-shot punch, which is a big deal when I still have Prime Catcher. Okay, beautiful. Amazing. So we get 2 prizes here. Superior is nice. Probably not going to be used here, but I imagine they have rare candy Grimmsnarl here, but I can start getting rid of a liability. I don't think it's going to be Chien-Pao. I think it's going to be Mew in this case, because Mew is a 2 prize liability, whereas Chien-Pao is just a 1 prize liability, right? I imagine Fez, yeah. I still need to take an off turn here. What are they grabbing? Grimmsnarl? We didn't unprize my own Fez either, which is a bit of a problem, but we'll see. Okay. That's a lot of cards. There's the rare candy Grimmsnarl. You get through one more Grimmsnarl. They don't have another Impidimp established here by the end of the turn. We're chilling. If they do... Iono, okay. We're less chill now, but okay, we're chill. It's so over. We're so back. It's so over. We're so back. This is why we did Iron Leaves here. Because I get the punch, but then I get the counter KO. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and then it needs 2 turns here in order to knock out, but I mean, that's pretty easy for opponent to get. Let's go here. Let's go here. Night Stretcher for... We don't really want to Night Stretcher for Lightning Energy. Let's just go here. And then go here. So, freaking thank you. Lightning Biting. And then Chien-Pao is here. That's done, that's done. Retreat into Bolt. And just ask my opponent if my pressure was good enough for them. I have attached for turn already? Oh wait, no I haven't. Let's just do this. Nice. Okay, so we need 5 discards here. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just have 2 attackers raring to go. And I just need 1 more prize. And we've unprized Fez. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. And then we have the Mew still. They can't set up a Grimmsnarl here. I think that's just wraps. Yeah. Iono me to 1, but they can't even run to anything because I only need 1 prize left. Nest Ball for Imp. Unfortunate. GG. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Second online tournament win under my belt. Winner. Yay! And that's that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.